Good morning and welcome to Your Daily Sparks. Judson van der Venter. He was a good artist, but he wasn't good enough to make a living purely from his art. So in order to pay his bills, Judson decided to teach at a school. And his income as a school teacher allowed him to pursue his passion, which was art, and he could do it with great joy. But he felt like he could never fully devote himself to what he loved because he had to do other stuff. I'm there at the moment. I'm sure many of you are as well. When a series of evangelistic services were held at his church, he attended, an artistically inclined teacher, and he volunteered to help. And as individuals came forward to acknowledge their need of Christ, Judson would counsel them in front of the church, at the front of the church. His gifts in working with people were obvious to friends. And it was clear to them that he had also the gift of an evangelist. Well, for 5 years, Judson vacillated between his abilities as an artist and the increasing apparently giftedness that he had in ministry as an evangelist. And finally, he understood the truth of the psalm writer who committed everything to the Lord. He said, the psalm writer says, I commit everything I do to the Lord. So when he finally surrendered his life to God's call on his life, Judson wrote the lyrics of a hymn of consecration that we continue to sing more than a century later. It begins like this: all to Jesus I surrender, all to him I freely give. You know, they're not just his words, they could be your words, they could be my words. Whatever it is, abilities that you have, I want to encourage you right now to put it all to Jesus. Give it all to Jesus. Give your job to him, your home, your family, your dreams, your hopes. Because when you say all to Jesus, you can say with Judson van der Venter, all to Jesus I surrender all. So what do you need to surrender to God today? Remember, he wanted to be an artist his whole life, he surrendered it, and he's become immortal in the words of this hymn. God has a plan. Submit to him and you'll never regret it. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.